There's clearly huge operational challenges to reroute traffic either southbound or in our case, going home from Tokyo, we actually leaving eastbound from Tokyo to arrive via Greenland in Europe. So things we haven't done in decades. But it's also fair to say all this is only possible in such a smooth way because of the limited amount of flights from Europe to and from Asia. If we had normal volumes, I think there would be huge operational challenges. One way or another, the industry would solve it. But right now, the airspace is sufficient to provide customers with the service we do, even though flight times are endorsed up to 2 hours.
I mean, the interesting point is, in an era when everybody is so concerned about the environment, you have no choice. I mean, if you look at the JAL flight to London, you look at the ones coming from Australia and over the top, you've got no choice.
Well, I think because we all agree, including the passengers on board, that connectivity in this case is a higher priority. We cannot allow us to be cut off from Asia as Europe, and the same applies to the US. So I think here it shows the value of our industry, even with additional burdens on the environment or financially. Connectivity is key to keep this world as peaceful as possible, and it's our industry which is providing it.
The return post-COVID, it's been impressive on the leisure side, and we are all still waiting to see what the direction will be on the business side. Do you have any view or any idea yet of the way it's moving forward?
Well, first of all, we know that lead times for bookings in corporate travel are shorter. So it's by math, you'll see this effect later than you see it on the leisure side. That's one thing. Secondly, if you look at Europe, we're now just starting to really release the restrictions in the offices. People are allowed to return. The mask is coming away. So I think it's becoming more and more natural to go on a business trip while we speak. And this, I think, we'll be seeing in the next weeks and months very clearly.
Are you in favor of lifting the mask mandate on the aircraft?
Oh, we actually just decided a few minutes ago to start tomorrow in Swiss to allow our passengers to take the mask off in Swiss, flying to and from Switzerland from countries where it also must be allowed, which is quite a few. So I think we'll see this over the next days, waiting for the US. Obviously, this might happen soon as well, so yes.
Why do you want ITA in Italy? The history of, I mean, you've already had an investment in Italy, of course, but the history of people getting involved or airlines getting involved with the national carrier of Italy has not been a good one. Why would you wish to join the ranks?
Well, first of all, Lufthansa has a very specific view on Italy. It's our most important foreign market after the US. And we already are number one to and from Italy for long-range travel. So that's the market. ITA, let's not forget, Lufthansa has lots of experience with restructured national carriers. We didn't buy Swiss Air, but we bought Swiss. We didn't buy Sabina, but we bought the restructured Brussels Airlines. We wouldn't have invested into Alitalia, but we are keeping our options open to potentially invest into ITA. So there is a market specifics for the Lufthansa Group, and there is experience in buying restructured national carriers, and that might come together in the case of ITA and Lufthansa here.
But the one thing we've learned from the Italian market, from the previous one, is if you're going to go into this, you've got to be able to get your hands around the neck of the beast and run it your way.
Well, I don't think I like that way of describing it. I think we've found a nice balance of allowing national brands to have certain autonomy, to make them continuously part of the local economy and the local society. If you call somebody in Switzerland or in Austria or in Belgium, I hope they would agree that they are still proud of their national carrier, of course, being aware it belongs to the Lufthansa Group. So I think when the Italians are making a choice, I'm sure they will call Switzerland or will call in Vienna, will call in Brussels to learn how we did it there, and then hopefully they take the right decision.
If we look at the industry now in Europe, what for you is the number one priority?
Well, first of all, and you know me long enough, number one priority is always safety.
Yeah,
always, and I know you're not asking for that, but let me repeat that regardless where the question is directed for. But coming now to probably your thinking, for me, running the largest European carrier with my team, competing globally, it is a level playing field around the world. So it's one thing to have a level playing field in Europe, which more or less exists, but it's not a level playing field with other players who we are competing with around the world who are outside of Europe. Near East, but even in the US, there has been significant support for airlines over the COVID period in a different way than we've seen it in Europe. It's great for my partner United, and also I loathe all these guys running the other airlines. Say tomorrow is the first day of Robert in American, so we're all kind of friends in this industry and we do what we do. But when you look at this in a neutral way, we want a level playing field also for European carriers, and we don't think it's there.
How unlevel, if you will, do you think the playing field is? Because without getting into the minutiae, the Gulf says that you got X billion, you tell them you've got it, you paid it back, the US carriers say this. So everybody says that nobody comes to the table with clean hands. How unlevel?
But I think to enable us to speak as an industry and have an open dialogue on this, sometimes it's good to look away from whatever is water under the bridge. The history, we were all national carriers at some time, so what? Let's look forward. How are we changing the level playing field to either become better or become worse? This is the thing where we should focus on. And Fit for 55 here in Europe has a huge potential to not be fit for purpose and not help the environment, but help those carriers who care less for the environment outside of Europe, have a negative impact on the environment, and make the level playing field even less leveled.